As the clock struck midnight, Sarah found herself alone in a dreary mansion, an inheritance from her late uncle. This was not just any old house, but a relic from a time long past, filled with echoes of forgotten stories and secrets. Each creak of the floorboards, each gust of wind whistling through the cracks, only amplified the chilling solitude that enveloped her. Sarah was a modern woman, not one to be swayed by tales of phantoms and ghouls. The locals had warned her, their eyes wide with fear as they spoke of ghostly apparitions and strange happenings. They whispered of the mansion's previous inhabitants, each one meeting a fate more tragic than the last. But Sarah, with a scoff and a dismissive wave of her hand, brushed off their warnings. She chose to believe in logic and reason, dismissing their tales as mere superstitions. One stormy night, a strange noise echoed through the mansion, rousing Sarah from her sleep. Resisting the urge to cower under the covers, she found the courage to investigate. Each creaking step she took seemed to amplify her pounding heart, her fear echoing back at her from the ominous silence of the mansion. As Sarah approached the grand staircase, her only source of light, a humble candle, flickered and surrendered to the darkness. A wave of panic washed over her as she fumbled blindly in her pocket for a match. The mansion was silent, yet it felt as if 1,000 eyes were watching her. Then a soft whisper danced on the edge of her hearing, chilling her to the bone. Before she could react, an icy hand gripped her shoulder, causing her to freeze in terror. With trembling hands, she struck a match, casting a dim light on her surroundings. She struck a match, revealing the ghastly figure of her uncle, his eyes hollow, filled with malice. In a raspy voice, the ghost of her uncle spoke of a curse that befell the mansion, condemning all who dared to inhabit it. A wave of icy dread washed over Sarah as the terrifying truth began to dawn on her. The locals' warnings, once dismissed as mere prattle, now echoed in her mind with a chilling clarity. The old mansion was not just haunted, it was cursed. The ghost of her uncle, with his hollow eyes filled with malice, revealed the mansion's dark secret. A curse that entrapped the spirits of those who dared to claim the mansion as their own. A curse that now held her in its icy grip. Fear, pure and primal, surged through Sarah. With a blood-curdling scream that echoed through the mansion's deserted halls, she fled. She ran from the horrifying truth, from the ghostly figure, from the cursed mansion she had once called home. But some say on stormy nights the ghostly whispers still echo through the abandoned halls, a cruel reminder of the darkness that remains.